Shalom YouTube, this is Yaz Magnified, coming back with another video. This video is titled, You Are Not a Lawyer, okay? And I titled this because I received, a lot of emails and text messages from people who receiving services from other people, and they're giving you affidavits, and these affidavits are basically getting you more in trouble with the legal system than it's causing more harm than help. These affidavits, they want to sound like lawyers on the affidavit, and then when you get into court, you enter that affidavit in, and you're trying to argue that affidavit as if you are a lawyer. You will lose every time. It's hard to go in there and try to argue them in court using their words. These people are word wizards, and they change the rules as they go. So, for instance, let's say you buy an affidavit from one of these guys. You buy it, you put your information in on it, then you enter it into the court. The court rules against you. So you immediately file an appeal. So you file an appeal, then you go back to the same person who gave you the last affidavit. Then you ask him to give you another affidavit. When he give you another affidavit, this time the affidavit is totally different than the one that you had before. And it's not speaking of the same topics that you did before. So you go up there and you enter that new affidavit into the court case that you had for the appellate court, and then you receive another letter back you receive a counter or rebuttal to your affidavit from the lawyer, and the lawyer point out all types of facts that's went wrong with your affidavit and your case. And by you not knowing or having any understanding, when you get into court, you won't be able to argue that because you don't know, and the people that wrote your affidavit don't know. So, and then the whole time when you're going for your appeals case and you enter that new affidavit in, that new affidavit argues new facts, which they will not hear in the appellate court, because you got to argue the same facts that you've been arguing in the family court before you can argue anything new in the appellate court. So once you start to try to argue a new topic on the appellate court, they will more automatically throw out your case. You will lose. For the simple fact of the matter is, you didn't stick on the topic and your argument was weak. So as you see on the screen, we have a definition of lawyer, right? A lawyer is a person learned in the law as an attorney, counsel, or solicitor. Any person who, for fee or reward, persecutes or defends causes in courts of record or other judicial tribunals of the United States or of any of the states, or whose business it is to give legal advice in relations to any cause or matter whatever. Act of July 13, 1800. So with that being said, guys, you got to be smart when dealing with these people. If not a lawyer, don't try to sound like one, because they will railroad you dry. You will never win. You can't go in there and act as if you're a lawyer, trying to use their words against them. How can you use their words against them when it's their words? They can make it mean whatever they want it to mean. Why? Because it's their words. So, like I said, you think you're going in there playing checkers, but they're actually playing Monopoly. So, it's best just not to play the game at all. Don't go in there thinking that the rules going to be fair. They don't play by fair rules, guys. That's what I'm telling you guys. So you going out and buying these affidavits, it's going to hurt you in the long run. Especially if you don't know what your affidavit means. You must know what it means. You must know how to defend it. They quoting laws wrong and everything else on those affidavits, and then you go in there and try to requote those same laws, and you only get a certain amount of time to argue your case in court. That's why it's not even good to go in there to argue a case. You never want to go to court to argue the facts, because you would lose every time. That's why it's hard for them to provide proof that their cases was dismissed, because they want to have you in there arguing the facts. You will lose every time because they make the rules up as they go. So the best thing to do is shut them down before they can even start on you. Shut them down, get them out the way, and you'll win. You know, I keep telling y'all this over and over and over again. Be careful with who services you buy and what you're buying. So with that being said, y'all have a blessed day. I'll have more videos to come. This is just something slight for right now. I'd like to thank all my subscribers. I appreciate that. Y'all guys are following me. And those who leaving comments at the bottom of my page. I appreciate the info. And I'm with you guys for the struggle, you know. So let's keep fighting. Shalom, peoples.